Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming doing a video for The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and this is Stupid Things Scopely Does number 3 raid tournament. Back-to-back raid tournaments. So let me clarify. So a couple days ago, I was just finishing up this tournament, trying to help my faction get to around 30th or whatever. As I said, we weren't super competitive, but I got the tier reward, so I did pretty well. I was happy with myself. I spent about 18 raid energy in order to get all of that. And then lo and behold, after I use up all of my raid energy, then there's a individual raid tournament that comes out right after it. So I can't really compete in this one unless I'm out there buying the raid energy. Now I will say that it's not super expensive per se. You can look at some of the top players here. Hans Gruber, about 11,000 trophies, 712 wins. So if we divided that out, let's say 600 of those wins were just from raid energy. That's about what, 100 raid energy, which is going to be equivalent to around 10,000 gold. If he could have had some, kind of stored away. Probably not if he went through the faction raid. So more than likely these are all purchases. So if there's any doubt at this point, and look, I'm not hating on him. It's I think it's a good investment because ultimately he may spend about 150 bucks and walk away with a 5-star, which is pretty good. I've done many of the pack openings comparatively speaking, but it still underscores the fact that a couple things. Number one, the back-to-back raid tournament is just stupid. Secondly, there should be some calendar of events, and a lot of games do that. They let you know what's coming up in advance. One example, the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, they've got a calendar and it shows the daily reward log on. Empires and Allies actually has a calendar, shows upcoming events, when there's going to be wars, when there's going to be different type of guild events, those types of things. So with Scopely, it's always a shock. It's always a surprise. And what's going to happen is we're going to continue to get these pay-to-play players that are going to win the tournaments, or people that just happen to maybe miss the faction tournament and had all of their raid energy stored up and was able to use it. But even still, it'd probably be kind of hard to store up 100 raid energy. Even if you're hardcore raiding and out there, you still are going to have to do some type of purchase. So, it'd be interesting to me to hear from some of the top players out there how much you guys shelled out in order to win the raid tournaments. I would estimate $100 to $150 on average, but even bigger than that. I know a lot of these players, they're raiding 24/7 because if you're getting 700 wins in that short period of time, you are probably going around the clock, or 2 or 3 of you just kind of taking turns with raiding to make sure that it's kind of nonstop, because this is going to be a battle right down to the end. But I would like to say, hey, congratulations, Hans Gruber, flexing and also out and about. It's going to come down to the wire here. Pretty good match between the top 3. All of them will walk away with something. The interesting thing with this is, though, take a look at the milestone rewards. There's no way I'm getting to 2,200 in that short period of time. I would have had to have another 20, 30 raid energy, and I just wasn't going to shell it out. 5 of them you get in Supply Depot. There's a cap on that, so for 500 supply points, that would assist with a little bit of it. But if we look at the overall leaderboard, and let's take a look at the rank rewards. So obviously, number 1, Hans Gruber, this 5-star Michonne. But I'm not convinced that number 3 to 5 might not be a better card than number 2. So it'd be interesting to see if somebody does want to drop down and pick up the Rocky. It's a little bit more rare. I think you can get the Tyrese out of Supply Depot. So if you can pick up the Tyrese already, the Rocky might be more of a rare card. So it'd be kind of neat to see how the ranking goes and whether people drop down. So maybe that could be a stupid thing that Scopely does as well. But let's just focus on one stupid thing that Scopely does for this video, and this is raid tournaments back to back. Thanks for watching. My name is Killshot. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you all soon. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the calendar of events and a little bit of advanced notification of knowing what we're going to have before it actually comes up. Peace.